So if you guys think that my glow up journey is going to look somewhat like this, that's not happening because my glow up journey looks somewhat like this. Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my journey and nothing glorified. It's not going to be about perfection. It's not going to be flawless because it is my personal journey. And in my flaws and in my imperfections and in my struggles and in my willingness of not giving up, my journey becomes perfect. And yeah, I cannot wait to share my journey with you guys. So, why am I making a video on my glow up series? Like, what was even wrong with me that I had to glow up? So, let's start from the starting. I remember while growing up, I was the happiest kid. I would love to watch cartoons. I would love to go play outside. Like, I would just keep playing and I would just be happy until and unless there was one summer where I gained a lot of weight. Even though I was the same happy girl, but my appearance changed and that changed a lot of things for me. Girls started being mean to me. Everyone started making fun of me, when we would play hide and seek and we would make teams, like I would just be excluded and I would be the last person. They started calling me names. I would just cry, sit at home. I started eating even more. Anyone who would come home, anyone who would see me would just be like, oh my god, like what's happened to her? Why has she gained so much weight? And that made me so underconfident. Suddenly I started feeling I don't look good, I am not pretty. I started hiding from my friends. I stopped going out. I mean, I even remember, once I was with my friends, two other girls, and we would play Barbie dressing. And in Barbie dressing, so they give you a Barbie, and then you can just like dress her in whatever clothes you like. So I also styled her in a way that I felt she looked beautiful. But my other friends, they just complimented each other styling. Oh my god, like you've done so well, I love the skirt. And the minute it came to my Barbie, they just looked at it and they were like her style is exactly like your style. Oh, I don't know, I don't like it. Like, you forget about becoming a fashion designer, like this is so bad. And it took a toll on me. And I went home and I started crying. Like, all of these things started happening to me just because I gained weight. So once I started getting bullied and people started making fun of my appearances, I was left out. Girls would be mean to me. I would not react to it initially. I would just laugh at myself. And even though I would come home and I would cry, I wouldn't like it. I would hate it. I started disliking the way I looked. I started pleasing my friends. Whenever I would go for their birthday parties, I would take like bigger gifts. I would tell my mom, no, 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 I need to give a better gift so that they would be nice to me and not mean to me. um but that was draining me. Like, I cannot even explain it to you all. I would cry. I would tell my mom, and then my mom introduced me to a concept, or introduced me to a word that just changed my life, and that was self respect. Now imagine a little girl in the 5th or 6th grade getting bullied, coming home, and a mother telling her about self respect. I did not even understand what that meant. I just knew whenever anyone made fun of me, whenever I did not like a thing, I will give it back. And if no one is playing with me, I will come and sit at home alone, but I will not beg them. So I think that was my first glow up without even realizing, was a shift in my mindset. But it did not end there. When I was a teenager, I was still fat. So I started starving myself. I started following all of the diets that I wasn't supposed to fit in the beauty standards that the society builds. That you're supposed to be lean, you're supposed to be fair, your hair needs to look good, you're supposed to talk a certain way. And I did not realize I was starving myself. I was unhappy, I was crying, my skin was getting bad. All of this to what? To like fit into the society. So when did my glow up happen? When I went from a 98 kgs to a 58 kgs, when I went from a double XL to a small, when my skin was glowing? No, my glow up happened when I started loving myself. My glow up happened when I got rejected from Miss India. My glow up happened when people tried to push me down and I pulled myself up. My glow up happened when others disrespected me and I respected myself. My glow up happened when I started saying no and when people expected me to say yes. My glow up started when I stopped sucking up to people. So, my first point is fix your relationship with yourself before you fix it with others. Start loving yourself first. You know, one thing I had to realize was that I had to stop being my biggest bully. Whenever I would stand in the front of the mirror, I would tell myself, I would convince myself that I'm not looking good, I am fat, I am ugly. God, why have you made me like this? So, to get out of such a dark place and to love yourself takes a lot. You know, it's us. We keep pulling ourselves down. We keep telling ourselves we don't look better, we cannot achieve this. She looks better than me, he looks better than me, she is earning more than me. And in that process, we are demotivating ourselves, and that is something we cannot do. Like, I always give myself this example. You know, if I am climbing a mountain and my entire family, the entire world tells me, Jazz, you can do it, you can do it, I can see it, like you can reach the top of the mountain. But if my inner self, my inner voice, and the voices in my head keep telling me, nahi hoga, I can't do it, I know I cannot do it, it's too difficult, no matter what happens, no matter who tells me I can do it, I will not do it, because I am telling myself and I have convinced myself that I cannot do this. So your glow up journey will always start from within. No matter what anyone tells you, that you look pretty, you look good, you're earning well, you are a standout. But if you feel that you're not looking good, you're not earning, and you're not doing well in life, then you will manifest all of those things. So heal your inner bully, heal your inner self. Another thing that I did was stop being a people pleaser. Stop shrinking to make other people comfortable. Disappoint other people by saying no, but don't disappoint yourself by saying yes to things that you want to say no. Set your boundaries. If you feel someone is disrespecting you, walk away. If you feel someone is being a negative influence in your life, walk away. If you feel someone is taking advantage of you being a nice person, walk away and say no. Reduce your inner circle. Have one person in your life who's going to motivate you, who sees you for who you are, who respects you for who you are, who loves you for who you are. That person is equivalent to 100 other people. So don't shrink in, don't suffocate yourself by being with the wrong people. Once you set your boundaries, once you remove yourself from the places that you're being disrespected, and you take your power back, you guys, that is the biggest power, that is the biggest glow up ever. I do not talk to anyone who disrespects me. I make sure that I am respected. I make sure that I set my boundaries. I do not allow a person to take me for granted. I do not allow a person to come and tell me whatever they feel like, because I set that boundary. That boundary is invisible. The more you allow people to take advantage of you, the more they will take advantage of you. You know, my energy, my presence, my attitude is such that when a person looks at me, they know that they can't talk shit to me. And that is who I am. And that is what I've built up over the years, after hating myself, after hating my appearance, after getting disrespected, and after getting bullied by people. Now, once I started respecting myself, once I started respecting my boundaries, then it was time to respect my body. My biggest insecurity was my weight. My biggest insecurity was how I looked. My biggest insecurity was my mindset when it came to beauty and beauty standards. So I started to respect my body. I started to fuel my body like I respect it. I stopped eating sugar. I stopped eating junk food. I wanted to be the best version of myself. I stopped having that idea in my mind that I need to be skinny to enter a beauty pageant, that I need to be lean, that I need to have abs. No, I replaced it with I need to be the best version of myself. I need to be beautiful. I need to be healthy. I need to fuel my body in the correct way with the right kind of nutrition. Once I started to respect my body, once I started to respect my journey, I started to lose my weight. My body started to tone. My facial features started to change, my skin started to glow, there was an aura, there was a confidence, there was this mindset that I am going to walk into this room and I am going to own this room. And that did not happen because of a good body, that happened because of my mindset, that happened because I conquered all the fears, I conquered all the criticism in such a healthy way by loving myself. And guys, trust me, I cannot emphasize enough on the importance of having a healthy body. I am not telling you to be skinny, I'm not telling you to be lean, but I'm emphasizing again and again on having a fit and a healthy body, because once you have a fit and a healthy body and you walk into the room, people shut up. They know they cannot take you for granted. When they see your appearance, you don't even have to tell them, oh, I've achieved this, I've achieved that, I have this degree. No, because when they see that you've worked on your body, that does not just mean that you've gone to the gym. Having a fit body and working on your body means consistency, discipline, not giving up, hard work. So when people see a fit body, they automatically think, okay, this person is hardworking, this person is consistent, this person loves themselves, they do not take themselves for granted, and probably very, very disciplined because they have a body like this. So it is very, very important to respect your body and work towards it. That brings me to the next point: clean up your appearance. For the longest time, I was that girl that if my brother told me, let's go outside, whatever I was wearing at home, a t-shirt, a pajama, joggers, I would just put my hair in a scrunchie, and I would just go out with my specs, my reading glasses, and a chappal. And he would always tell me, he's like, don't get out of the house like that, because you never know when there is an opportunity, and you might lose that opportunity just because you are lazy with your appearance. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, if you don't want to do your makeup, make sure that you tie your hair properly, make sure that you wear presentable clothes, and that a person knows that you take yourself seriously. What if someday you're out and you have a person who is your role model, and that person happens to be in the same restaurant, and you walk up to that person and you have the degree, you have everything, but the second that they look at you, they're like, oh, this person has just come out in their pajamas, they do not take themselves seriously, they might not take their work seriously. So your appearance is going to tell a person a lot about you. So I'm not telling you to do a 20-step skincare routine. No, do the basics. When you wake up in the morning, make sure that you wash your face, make sure that you take a shower, make sure that you have a really good moisturizer. When you go out, if you don't have the time to make your hair, make sure that you tie it in a sleek bun. Make sure that you have your concealer, you have a blush, you have a lipstick, you have a lip gloss, so that you look put together. Every 15 days, for the girls, get your eyebrows done, get your upper lips done. You don't want to just walk out like that. Even if you just get your eyebrows done and you get your upper lips done, your face is going to look so clean, it's going to look so presentable. Make sure that your nails are clean. Even if you don't have the time to go get a manicure, make sure that your nails are clean, your hair is done, so that when you walk out and when you walk in a room, people know, okay, that this girl looks put together, this boy looks put together. And when you start to make all these changes, you will feel better, and you will feel like, okay, wow, like there is something different. But what is different is that you're taking care of yourself, and you're not just like, okay, let's just get out like that. Another thing that is very important is how you smell. So make sure that you have a signature perfume. Make sure that you have a perfume with you at all times, so that you smell nice. If you're with a person and they come in proximity, to hug you, to shake your hand, they know that, okay, she's smelling nice. Make sure you have gums or mouth freshener in your bag. So these are the things. These are small things, but they are very, very, very important. Now imagine if you meet a person who's very good looking, but the minute you meet that person, there is bad odor, or that person is stinking. It's kind of like, oh god, like a little bit of a disappointment. So make sure that these are the small changes that you make up, and these small changes will take you places in life. Which brings me to the next point: is romanticize your life. Start believing in good things. Start believing that what you have is enough. When you wake up in the morning and you have a glass of warm water with lemon, just act like you're the influencer, you're the main character of your life. Be in the state of gratitude to attract everything that you want. Now I know I have spoken about boundaries and how you need to respect yourself, you need to leave people who disrespect you, but I've not spoken about dating the right kind of a partner. I don't know if I can emphasize enough on this point of how important it is to date a person who is right for you. Trust me when I say this, you become the person you hang out with, you become the person you date. Their qualities, you adapt to their qualities, you adapt to their behavior, you adapt to their mindset. So you need to make sure that they're right. So how will you make sure that they're right? Number one, never ever go against your gut, and never ever go against the signs your body is giving when you're with a person. If your gut feels, if you feel happy, if your body is if your body feels happy, your skin is glowing, your hair is better, means you're with the right person, no matter if it makes sense to you or not. But if there is a feeling that there's something wrong, if you're sad all the time, if you're low all the time, your body feels like your gut, you're having gut issues, or you start to breathe, or you start to get a little bit of like those panic attacks, you need to get out of that relationship and you need to leave that person as soon as possible. No matter if the world sees you as a failure, no matter whatever you're going through in life, no matter even if you're failing miserably, your partner needs to be your biggest cheerleader. Your partner needs to motivate you. Your partner needs to tell you that, babe, I got you. Like, I see your potential and I see your caliber even when you're not seeing it. If you want to earn a certain amount of money per month, you will earn that amount of money per month. You can't see it right now, but I can. When you have the right person, you can conquer anything in life. And even though you have everything in life, but you're with the wrong person, you will lose it all. You need someone who respects you. You need someone who wants to see you grow in life. You don't want anyone who taunts you, who makes fun of you, who makes fun of what you're wearing, who makes you feel underconfident when it comes to your appearance. You know, those subtle jokes or those taunts, and we all just laugh at it, and later they become the biggest issue in the relationship. From day one, see how your partner talks to you, see how they encourage you when it comes to your goals, see how they respect you, see when you tell them no, how they react to it. All of these things are very important. Staying with the right kind of person is very important. So walk away. First sign of disrespect, you walk away. First sign of them being mean to you, walk away. First sign of them making you feel bad about how you look, what you're wearing, your financials, walk away. Respect yourself enough to walk away. Glow up is not about looking good, not about having like hair treatments, skin treatments, getting the perfect nails. It is internal. It starts when you respect yourself. It starts when you walk away from people, places, situations that don't help you grow and that disrespect you. Last but not the least, believe that you're there. You don't have to become her. You don't have to become that girl. You are already that girl. That version of you exists within you, and that is why you want to work towards it. Every small habit, every small boundary that you set for yourself, every time you walk away from disrespect, every time you say no to eating cake, every time you say yes to going to the gym on the days you feel like your body is really sore, every time you say no, I'm not going to disrespect my body by eating that, that is when you glow up. That is one step at a time, one day at a time. And I have gone through all of this. I have walked away from situations that do not serve me. I have left people who have disrespected me. I have left people who've made me feel small. I've left people who have not believed in me and my goals and who've not supported me. I've walked away from friends who bullied me. I left beauty pageants. I did not go back because they thought that, my body is not perfect. I did not let them validate me. I did not seek for their validation, or I did not wait for them to tell me that I am good. So now I will get a title. No, I became that girl. I decided that I look good. I am beautiful. I'm going to work on myself. I am going to give myself that crown, and I am going to be my own princess, and I am going to spoil myself like that. So that is how you glow up in life. And this is as realistic as I could get. I have poured in my heart. Not one thing is fabricated, not one thing is picked up from anywhere. This is my journey. This is how I have built myself up, even on days when I wanted to cry, when I wanted to give up, when I had had enough. And that is what made me glow up, and that is what is going to make you guys glow up. I hope you guys like this video, and you have to comment after watching this because it will mean a lot to me. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next one.